Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm covering up a little bit of a glare over here. So let me put this on here like so. See? That's one light covered. And let's cover up the other light, which is right here. And I do have one coming across here somewhere too, but can't cover them all. So here we go. I am making this belly band. I made it last night and I put magnets in it here and here so that it would be a good closure. And on the inside of this, because the magnets are under this piece, I put glue down through here, yet I left a little pocket here. So it's just a little tuck pocket, not much to it there. And then the inside is all writable. And I just used some paper that I had that had some old paint on it. And just I chose 3 different ones, and we may splatter this a little bit. Right now we're going to splatter this. So let me move that. I'm a little leery. I have my water here, and I have something. Paper towels. That's what I have. I have paper towels. So because this is called daisy art, and it has a lot to do with art around the daisies and the houses and stuff, I just thought it would be fun to use a little paint and stuff on this one. Might be a mistake. Wait. I know, don't shake it upside down because the little things go up the tube, but sometimes you hope that little ball in there just beats the paint around. Hi, Libby. What's he doing? You wondering what Mommy's up to? I'll show you. Here. See? Paint. Should we spray your nose? No? Okay, we won't. Okay. So, do we spritz, or do we sprinkle? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's spritz. And then here's bundled sage, so let's spritz that. So this has a nice sparkle to it. I don't know if it will in this what do you call this stuff? Cheesecloth. I just bought the cheesecloth yesterday. I have white cheesecloth, but I didn't have the natural color, and I think that I like it better. Okay, a little bit of bundled sage. Oh, it's quite dark, isn't it? Oh dear. And I think this rustic wilderness will be just as dark. So I think maybe we'll go back to the gold. I don't mind a little bit of green on it, but I didn't want so much green on it that it looked weird. Ooh, glad that one wasn't pointed at me. Okay. Alright, so there is that. Now, what do we do with it? I don't know. What do you think we should do with it? We got a nice piece of paper going under here. So let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. Let's go like this and make a little sandwich and press it. And we'll just see what we get. We ready? Big reveal. I'll show it to you. And I'll show it to me. Oh, Well, it's kind of interesting. It does have some sparkle in it. Let's let it dry and see what happens. We might be able to use that in here. And we have this. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. That always looks nice, doesn't it? Look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Pretty. So that we can use in something. Sure, why not? And put it right over there. Okay, let's have a look at the cheesecloth. Okay, so it's not bad. Look at that. Oh, I love that. That turned out quite nice, didn't it? With the gold and the two colors of green in there. I do like it. We'll put it over there. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean this up instead of trying to sop up every last little bit, because I have a lot of paint, so I know where to get more. Hey, what are you getting into back there? Hey, Missy. No, Oh, no, you don't. She's trying to cart off an elephant. This is an elephant. It's a yellow elephant. It's an envelope. She's trying to cart off an envelope, not an elephant. Oh, my dog and her elephant. Oh, dear. Okay, so here is what this is supposed to cover. So let's just take this for a second, just for a moment, and put it in here and press it down. And just see if we get some nice color. Oh, we did. Look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that beautiful color in there. We just pressed it in and it's beautiful. A little bit here and there. Okay. So there we go. There's that. So let's just see what that's like. There. Oh, I like it. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. And this will go on top here, like so, and we will glue that on this way. I put two pieces together because I thought it would look good that way, and I like the way this end was still kind of sewn up there. And then I have these flowers I want to put on it. Like so. So that is what is going to happen here. And I will be making 3 of these belly bands. And the way I made them was I took a piece of 8x8 paper. I'm going to show you that really quick. An 8x8. I'm trying to keep that light blocked off there. And I just kind of guesstimated where I wanted it. And then I guesstimated this one over. And I just kept adjusting it until I got it where I wanted it. So let's say I want it right there. I mean, they don't have to match up. They don't have to have a rhyme or a reason. They just need to make a belly band that is vertical. So, and then I folded this one over. Now, if you see, I folded against that one, and it doesn't quite come to the edge. Now, if you want it to come to the edge, you can refold it, or you can go ahead and just cut a little piece of this one off, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to slice it and dice it. Just a little bit. Just like that. You could use your raggedy cutter if you wanted, and that would give it more of a raggedy edge. And now I'm going to go ahead and fold this clear to the edge like I did the other one. And it doesn't matter if they open left or right. I'm just tending to put mine the same way as I did the other one. It's just, I guess, my preference for folding is to fold that direction. And it's not perfect. I'm telling you, it is not perfect. Save this. We'll need it for something. Like on here maybe or something. Yeah, we might use these papers inside of here if we can get them dry. Just trying to straighten that out a little bit. You can see that it was off. Okay, so then what I did was I went ahead and I got out my magnets. Or you could use Velcro if you wanted. Or you could use some sort of a tie on it if you wanted. I just decided to use magnets because I have them. And trying to use things up, you know. So I need 2 on this side. Over here. And I need 2 there. Oh, gotta get the right end stuck together. Okay. See, now they say plus and minus. As long as you have 2 together, it doesn't matter what they say. As long as you stick those 2 back together the way they belong. So, you know, this is the way I do magnets because it's easiest for me. So I just put a little piece of tape down here. And I'll put one over here. About the same place. There we go. I'll go ahead and take this tape off of here and stick it down. Oh, I'll take this cover off of this tape. Do it right. Don't do it the way I'm doing it, I guess. Just do it the right way. So I stick that magnet on there. Doesn't matter plus or minus. Does not matter. As long as these 2 stick back together. Just like they are. So the other one was a plus. This one's a minus. I'm going to put it down first. See, just to show you, it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay? So now what I do is come over here and put some little sticky tape on here. So these little glue dots are on here. Whoops. Get on there. Usually I put bigger ones on than these. These are pretty little. They're tiny, tiny little ones. Looks like I have another one over there I could use. Maybe one right there. Maybe one in the middle. Yeah, usually I use the bigger glue dots, so they do work a little bit better, I have to say. Okay. And I'm sticking to it now. Put that in there. Oh, before I forget, I need to clean up my paints. My paint. The mouth of my paint. paint I spray. Okay, so then, look at that, I broke a fingernail. In here, I put a piece of paper that I wanted to use on the inside. Now we could use that one, but it's wet. So it's going to have to be used for something else. Boy, I broke a fingernail there. Just a little tiny bit. It's going to drive me nuts. Okay, so I'm going to put this one back on here. Maybe. I want to make sure it's going to fit. Yes. Okay, so now I put a little piece of tape over the top of it too, because that helps to glue it down to the next side. Oh, I did that wrong. It can only go on the top. There. Okay. There. Okay, leave that one. Fold it over. Squish them down. Squish a smush. There we go. So, there we are. As if by magic, it works. Okay, now take this one off. Yeah, if those were dry, I could use them. If only. I don't have my little thing hooked up. Now we put these on. And that's why I put a little piece of, that's why I put glue under here and made just a little tuck spot, was so I could get these magnets in on the top, because they'll be closest together this way, and they'll just work better. They'll work better. I like that. Okay, so now we need a little piece that goes here. Do 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 do. I do have this Stampers Anonymous piece of paper. Nope, that won't work. Nope. I was using a little piece of paper here. Now, where did it go? Aha! Let's use this. Like that. And I didn't go quite to the edge. I left a little tiny piece there so you could see it. And just trying to line this up so the pocket is fairly straight. And I'm going to have 3 signatures, so I will make 3 of these vertical belly bands, and I will make 3 of the horizontal ones. We'll make the horizontal ones a little different. I think we'll make them with a pocket in them. This has a pocket too, of course, and a writing spot. But I think maybe we might make a fat belly band for the other one. Okay. So what I did here was I took a look at which side I was going to put over here. Now, you decide. Maybe I'll go this way. And I just set this down by this thing so I knew where to put it. Right there. So that's all going to have glue on it there. I'm just going to line it up here on this. And that is this one right here. Yes. Oh, I need it on this side. Okay. line that up. Right about here, I guess. So somewhere back in here, and you know, you can curve it down if you want it to be a little deeper here in the center, because you don't have tape in the center or anything. So this part could be really deep and then really shallow. You can do whatever you want with your pocket. And go all the way to the edge on top and bottom. And there we go. So then we'll put this right on here, like so. Lining it up as best as I can. And you'll see it's got a little opening there. Now you do have to kind of squish these down by the magnets. And I find the best way to do that is with a bone folder, because, I don't know, you know, if it can fold a bone, it can certainly get a piece of paper to lay down flat. Right? I don't know if they ever folded bones with them. I think they called them a bone folder because they were probably made from whalebone. I'm guessing. They wouldn't be now, of course. Or maybe they were made, you know, from ivory. I guess that's what whalebone would be, wouldn't it? It would be ivory. I don't know. I haven't asked any whales lately. Okay, so then we go to the inside. And I think I'll use this one. I love that color. And that one is going to fit just fine. Oh, I do want to put tape over the top of these. Just to hold them in place, you know. Just so they don't sneak out of there. Okay. Glue. Covering right up to the edge there. I will go around it with ink, and you know, ink in all the lines and stuff, all the edges. And I'm going to put glue around this because it helps make the paper a little more workable on the top piece that we're going to put on it, so it will squish around it better. Well, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I think it is. But let's just check it. We'll see how close I am. It's better to ink it first, because then you don't have glue in your way. Yeah, I was off, wasn't I? Oh dear, she was off. I'm gonna make it weird now. Gonna make it a little bit weirder. Gonna give it some wrinkles. Look at that. We're gonna wrinkle in that little piece right there. A wrinkle in time, just to straighten out the bottom. Work around those magnets, and then we'll cut off this extra. I thought it was funny I did a belly band today, because both Carol and Tammy have done belly bands this last week. And I was catching up on them this morning. That was good. Oh, Have you seen Tammy's fairy journal? Oh my goodness. And Carol's skull journal. Wow, they're both just beautiful. Ooh, that one's dry enough. I think we can use it. Okay, so we need to go clear to the top. And then it will get cut off down here at the bottom. Right about here. And then it's going to go from... Let's color this line in so I can see it this time. So I'll know where I'm going. There we go. Look at that. That makes a huge difference, doesn't it? So from there to right here on that side. Okay. Let's get our cutting board, our trimmer, and we will trim away. Right about there. Yeah, almost right about there. Oh, I hope that's right. You know, you try to get your paper all lined up and everything, and sometimes you just have it crooked, and nothing you do can make it right, and it's just craziness. So I'll be able to go around these edges once I get it all inked in. And, once I get it all glued in, and when I start inking it all up. There we go. I like that. Oh, it got really rough there where the glue was. And then we have this one. It's nearly dry too. So let's go ahead and put it on, and then we'll cut around it. Very pretty, isn't it? I think we'll go this way because it has that darker edge, and I like that. I don't want to cut that darker edge off. I'd rather put it back on here. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to pull those out of there. Hard to keep everything covered up. There. Now, let's trim that off. You can round the corners if you want. That's up to you. You can put thumb notches in this if you want people to know that it's some kind of a pocket. It's not a very deep pocket, as you can see. It's very shallow. But that's okay. Shallow pockets work. So there we are. We have our second belly band. And let's come back and finish this one now. This is fairly dry. Now, I have two of these. I can use one here, one there if I want. Or I can just... I'm going to put them both here just like I wanted to do. Just like that. I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. And I'm going to mush it down. just like so. And then I'm going to put that there. There, that there, like that. And it should come through for this other piece, but I have a piece of, I always forget the name of this stuff, cheesecloth, so that I can push it down, and hopefully it will glue both pieces together. There. And then I want to go around these with some of the ink. Won't be perfect because it's hard to get around all these little nooks and crannies. Okay, so let's decide. I love the hearts to come first. That's a heart flower. There, I think that's the way we'll do them. It's just like that. Okay, because this is fabric, I'm going to go ahead and use the Fabri-Tac. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's fun adding ink and stuff. I love it. Perfect. And put this one like that. So, how will it look on a page, you might ask? Come on. Okay, thank you. I knew you would have to ask. Okay, let's find a piece of paper. I don't know what I did with my other one, but apparently put it somewhere. Or maybe my dog took off with it. It is kind of hard to say. I got threads stuck to me. So, here is how it will look on a page. Now, if the flowers don't look upside down, it can rotate either direction to open and close. I can tell my flowers are upright this way, these flowers behind, so I'm going to go this way. But if you have a non-directional like this, it doesn't matter. Didn't that turn out beautiful with that ink in there? Now, this is a little bit short on each end, but I think that's okay. I don't think that's going to be a problem. If it bothers you, go ahead and put a piece on the back and make it the full 8.5 inches. And that would be fine. Okay? Now they are a little bit bulky, just because they have the cheesecloth on them and the extra envelope here, or extra pocket with the magnets. So it does create a little bit of bulk there, about a 1/16 of an inch. So just keep that in mind. When you add magnets, you add bulk. Okay? Now this is directional too, as you can see, so I think it's going to have to go this way. I don't think it matters with this one, but it can go either way then. So that works out fine and dandy. So what are we going to put on this one? I know what I want on it, but I don't know where I put it. Oh, think on this one, I would like to put these daisies like this. Just a row of daisies. Like so. And then we also have this that we could use with it if we wanted. Or we could just use the daisy. Or we could cut them apart and put daisy, daisy, daisy. Lazy daisy. What's this one? No, no. Those are all about this. Oh, that one would work under the daisy. Let's see. No, don't like it. I think if anything, we would put maybe if this has a place that it undoes, maybe it's forever wrapped around itself. If we did anything, we might want to put, let's get this out of the way. There, sorry about that. That does cause a bright light there. I had to put this board down so that I could use the ink. So you could, technically, you could put this and that together. Now, I don't think I like it together, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so that answered that question. But I do think I want to put this down here, but do I want to add something with it? Do I want to add some of this with it? Now, cheesecloth you can do all kinds of weird things with. Look at this. Look. You can shred it and pull it and tug it and it goes this way and it goes that way and it kind of dances around in your hands and then all of a sudden it all comes apart. But look what it can do. I mean, if you wanted, you could just put this beautiful little raggedy on here, which I absolutely love. And then you could put some little flowers on it. Or something. Ooh, I kind of like the raggedy, you guys. I like the unkept look of it. I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to put some of this down. Part way. Just like this. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Gotta make this piece dance down here. Come on down. You're the next contestant. Oh, I like it. Look at that. Now, you know what it needs? A little bit of this. Yes. Now, if I took one of these, like this, and I pressed it into my stuff, into my ink, I pressed it in my ink. And now I'm just going to press it on here like that. So this is what I did. Yes. And then I went like this. You saw that part, didn't you? And we'll do that. I don't think I need quite that much ink. Maybe just a little bit less. Just so it's... because that one's a little too much, I think. I don't like it. It's a little too uncapped. I'm going to just stick it to that piece of paper. I kind of like having the yellow center on it, because then we could like put a bee on it or something. There. See? Yep, I like that. And one more. And there we go. There is our second belly band. Just like that. We have two made. Like so. Let me get rid of this glass so that we can actually look at what's going on down here now. Yeah, see, this one was just too much. It was like, I don't know. I'm going to spray it and we'll see what happens to it. Okay, so here's some of our little papers we have left. We have one because we used them in here. Right here, our other two. And I think that looks very nice. This is where we crunched that paper up after we pushed it back in. And here is our little pocket. So we'll need something in there. What do I have here? Perhaps we would want to put this little calling card in here. No, won't fit. Okay, so let's see. I have a tag. No, won't fit. I told you it was very small. Yeah, won't fit. So, you know what kind of pocket it is. Can we put these stamps in there? Oh, well, I think it's going to mush them up. So it has to be even a smaller stamp. I keep grabbing those. Here we go. So we could put some stamps in there. Like so. See? We could just put a little envelope of stamps. That one has a cat in a tree. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Very cool. I love that stamp. So you could put little stamps in there. It, you know, whatever. The other one might hold the bigger stamps. But let's see what they look like on, on our pages. So, and this is two sides to our journal. Yeah, there's our center. Let's turn it this way because this is the way the flowers go. So we could put one right here and one right here. Now it doesn't matter, this can go either way. So one could open this way and the other could open this way. And there we go. I love this. I love the squished up effect. I think it looks very cool. See how squished up it is? It's very neat. It has a nice grungy look on a nice clean background, you know. So let's unclean the background a little bit. We need to not forget to do our inking, because if I wait, I will forget to ink. And I don't want to do that. I think I already did that part. I think it was the inside I hadn't done it all. Oh, and we want to put a flower on the inside of that one too, don't we? Probably. There. Yes. That looks better. So we'll have to grunge this one up too. But there you go. That is what we've done today. And let's go ahead and pose this one this way. So we know we can do some writing here. Now, if you don't like those magnets showing through, go ahead and just put another piece of paper on them. Just to kind of cover up that area if you like. Works. And it looks nice, I think. So there we go. And today we used Distress Spritz Fossilized Amber. Let me take this off of here. I just pulled the caps off. Ooh, okay. So we used this, and then we used this one. Which was Distress Spritz Rustic Wilderness, and we used Bundled Sage. So that is what we used in our thing today to make our belly bands. So there you go. Yeah, very cool. I love how they click together. You hear that? Isn't that cool? Very cool, huh? Okay, thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope that you will come back and join me again tomorrow. Oh, let me tell you, I want to say thank you to everybody, because I hit my watch hours. I rolled it over to over 4,000 watch time hours, and I am now on the ad list, so you will see ads come up on my videos. I did say you didn't get a choice, but they automatically show at the beginning and at the end, and you could choose middle, and I did not choose middle. So if they show in the middle of my video, please let me know. I don't want ads showing up in the middle of my videos at all. So I hate that. To be honest with you, I don't like it when they show up in the middle. It's very kind of aggravating, and it ruins the rhythm of YouTube in the art world for me. But you know, each to his own. You know, if that's the way somebody wants to do it, I'm still going to watch your channel. But anyway, I like to get a good algorithm going with my videos, so okay, thank you very much for joining me, and please come back and join me again tomorrow. And once again, thank you all very much for watching my videos and getting me to that watch time hours. It's been years and years. I can't tell you how long ago I started. Way long time ago. And it has been a tremendous amount of work. But I do love it. So anyway, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Come back and make these belly bands now. Bye.